Welcome back, preschool friends. I know we've had a couple of videos about planting. Now today we're going to do a video about seeds, and just seeds. What do they look like? We started today with pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds, and I wonder if you know, whoop, did you see that? It went flying. I wonder if you know where they come from. Where have you ever found a pumpkin seed? They're very slippery, I can't hold on to them. Where have you found a pumpkin seed? That's right, inside a pumpkin. And I wonder if you remember seeing this at school this fall. Do you know what this is? This was a sunflower. It grew out in our playground in our little garden, and it used to have big, beautiful yellow petals around it. But after it dried up, I cut it down and I brought it inside. And you can see a few things are missing. Do you know what all of these little things are? That's right. They're sunflower seeds. In fact, I can just pull one out right there and I could go plant it. Now sometimes we just leave these outside because the squirrels and the birds think these are a big treat. They'll come and they'll land on them and they'll pick out the seeds and they'll eat them up. In fact, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, yep, I can. I can take that seed I just picked out, pop it open, and inside, oh, this one broke. Inside, you'll find the little germ of a seed. Now, I brought some other seeds to show you today, too. You saw the sunflowers and the pumpkins. I wonder if you know what this seed is. Isn't that a big seed? Do you know what this comes from? This is a mango seed. Have you ever had a mango and cut into it and found that big, hard seed in the middle? Can you hear it? There's something inside of there. What does that seed look like? Does it look kind of fuzzy and furry? That's right. God gave the mango seed a nice furry coating to protect it. So when people are eating their mango, they go, I don't want to eat the seed. And then they can plant the seed and grow a mango tree. Now I've got some other things that show how God protected his seeds too. Do you see that? This is a flower seed pod that grew out in my garden one year. And I can't remember what was inside here. I might have to ask my mom if she can tell me. This was the seed pod from flowers. Now, do you see what that looks like? That's right, it's really spiky. In fact, if I squeezed it really hard, it would hurt, but I'm holding it very gently. Inside this flower seed pod were tiny little black seeds, and when it popped out, they dropped out right into the dirt, and they would grow some new seeds. And I wonder if you recognize this. Do you know what these are? Pine cones. You're right. They came from a pine tree. Well, the pine tree carries its pine cones all the time, and when they drop, there's seeds inside, and the seeds can fall out. Some pine cones don't open up and drop their seeds unless they get really, really hot, like in a forest fire. If a forest fire comes and heats up the pine cone, it'll pop open. When things cool off, it'll drop their seeds and they can grow a new forest. So this seed, this pine cone, did not come from the same tree as this pine cone. They're different kinds of trees. Now some seeds come in bags from the store like our green beans, and some seeds come from nature outside. I have a bunch of different seeds that came in bags. These are Sweet William seeds, and take a look at what they look like. They're so teeny tiny. Can you see those tiny little seeds in there? Not at all the same size as a mango seed. Or there's dill seeds. I don't know if you've eaten dill like pickles. They taste delicious. Dill seeds are a little bit fuzzy. Can you see how fuzzy those are? And they like to stick to my container so you can see them. They're a little bit like, I don't know, an oval, I guess, a fuzzy oval. Or this is a squash seed. Now, tell me what you think a squash seed looks like. That's right, it looks like a pumpkin seed because they're from the same kind of plant family. These squash seeds are smaller than my pumpkin seed. Do you see the size difference? And I even have, well, I'm gonna plant today at my house some cilantro and some basil and some cucumbers. We're gonna plant those in cups at my house. Now these came from my house too, and I hesitate to open this because they make a big mess. This is milkweed. Can you see it floating all over my kitchen now? Milkweed seeds like to fly away, and they hold on to a seed on each one of these little floaty fluff balls, and they drop them all over. Now the reason I have milkweed seeds is butterflies. Butterflies love milkweed. And so I plant milkweed outside my house for the butterflies to come and eat. They lay their eggs on the milkweed, the caterpillars hatch, they eat the milkweed, then they make a chrysalis or a cocoon, and then I have more butterflies when the cocoon opens. We'll do more about butterflies another day, but I thought you might like to see the milkweed, and boy, it is flying all over my house now. Well, friends, I hope you like seeing all these different kinds of seeds. See if you can look for seeds around your house and maybe even outside. Have a great day. Bye-bye.